Alrighty, here's Einstein. This is what we're going to start with. I'm going to teach you how to get to this point, and then from there, we'll learn together. Alright, look at this curve here. It's an oval, right? Because this is a foreshortening type thing. It's not a straight-on shot. You're going to have a curve, kind of like an oval or an egg. Everybody's head is slightly shaped different. There's your eyes. And this part right here. So this is pretty important. You want to find the center of the chin, the nose, bridge here. Kind of fade it off. I'm not sure what I'm going to do with the hair yet. Something crazy is. This is actually when he was younger. You want to get it nice and clean. Again, I have this mechanical eraser. They're on Amazon. I mean, the graphic supplies that they have there, they call them graphite because that's what they're made of. They're not lead. But after you clean it up, you want to get your gummy eraser. So I advise you get one of these. These are those things you can just kind of tear apart, and because they really help you to lighten up your lines and give you something to work with without taking away everything. So you see here, there's still lines are still there. Yeah, nice and clean. Lead can be dirty, so it's a process. It's an art in itself, trying to keep everything clean. So when I'm doing this, when I do any kind of portrait, I kind of think of it like a sculpture. Eyes have depth to them. Looking up into his eyes, so this top of the eyelids are really thick. So it's kind of an illusion to think that his eyes are big when you sketch him out like this. But there is some depth to him, and you have to get that in there. But for now, you just kind of, you fill it out. You put it in as best as you can, and you try to pay attention to the shades and shapes. You're not drawing an eyeball. You're just drawing a shape, and a shade, and a depth. You got to think things in small packages. There's some great art that you can do with graphing, which is it's a graph where you use a graph over your art, and then you put the lines on your paper, which makes it bigger. It's brilliant, and there's some value in that. We're going to go over that someday. All right, so this is the part that you can be like, it's like, how you say it? It's either yes or no. By the time you get to this part of the drawing, by the end of this drawing, you get to this part of it, if you're not comfortable with what you got, you're probably off a little bit. All right, you want to make sure you have your resource there for you. So here it is. You can take a screenshot of this. Also at the beginning of the video, there's plenty of times you can take a screenshot and have it saved in your photos, so you can pull it up. I do that all the time. You can have like your source on your phone, or a whole file just full of sources, or resources, or references, however you want to put it. There you go. So so what I'm doing is I'm carving out the statue of him, creating depth, trying to see if I could create an eyebrow without drawing an eyebrow. When you draw a nose, you're drawing a nose without drawing a nose. You're just drawing shapes. The more you understand this, the easier it becomes. And then color is just the next step. So I do have some work to do on this nose, I can tell already. And the ear's off. And the pipe is off. But those are all things I can shade out. Even this right eye here is off a bit. But that's even fixable. So the hair is going to be up in the air again. I'm not really sure. He had crazy hair towards the end, but he always has. But it's just, when he was gray, it made him look crazier. Everybody only knows him for when he stuck his tongue out. Einstein's a brilliant man. Brilliant man. See, as you see here, I like to do what I call carving out the shape of the nose, and I mean that kind of, like I said, I'm trying to like sculpt a three-dimensional statue, how I think it would look in my mind. But mostly, I'm just drawing shades. It's why black and white is so viable to learn from. You're not really drawing a mustache or a shadow here. I'm just drawing shades, what I see. And as I do that, I follow the contours of the shades. It comes out. We're gonna learn how to use a shading tool. Also, those are very handy. I'll make one, and you guys can make them on your own. You can let me know what you think about them. So this is part one. There's gonna be a part two also, and I'll do some more guitar playing. I hope you guys are enjoying this. All right, got that out of my system. So his hair is going to be all crazy and wild. I'm not really sure, but I am going to block in here all the mustache, and I'll fix the pipe. I'll get everything kind of working pretty good. I'm trying to feel a little off on the pipe position in his ear position, but we'll cross that bridge when we get there. We want this to look smooth and nice. Here's your first layer. It's just like a picture. You have to develop it layer by layer. Made it this far, I appreciate it. I'm trying to get this to where I can do this on a daily basis and just creating things. I kind of want interaction from my subscribers. I only have a few, but just any suggestions, next portrait, anything else you want to learn how to draw, you gotta let me know. Like it said there, I'll leave my PayPal in the description. If you feel so inclined, even $1 or $2, $3, $5, $10, it doesn't matter. Thank you.